Good morning. Happy Thursday. Today, as you guys all know, we have our panel discussions. So, Ms. Vanderweel and myself will be taking out groups of students to various classrooms that are empty around the school to do this panel. And while we're pulling out groups of students at random, you don't know when you're going to go, today or tomorrow. We have an assignment, a project for you to work on in class. So while you're waiting to get pulled into the panel, or um, while you are kind of sitting wondering if you're going to be in the panel today, we have plenty to keep you busy. So just keep in mind that if you're in Miss Vanderbilt's class, it might look a little different in her Schoology, which is completely fine. But we are in week 13 of school. I did make a folder just called Independent Book Trailer. Now, again, if you're in Miss Vanderbilt's class, it's probably just somewhere very similarly linked into week 13. What we're going to be doing, friends, is making our own trailer, kind of like a movie trailer, but for an independent book that we've been reading. Now, this is a book that you read this year, okay? Not something from sixth grade, not something from fifth, fourth, third, not a Dr. Seuss book, okay? And it has to be something that you are nearly finished with, okay? Even if you're not quite finished, you have to be nearly finished with it because you're not going to give away the ending, obviously. You want to keep people involved. But I did link some sample book trailers, and I think most of these come from Pete. But I think you are able to go into this, and if you were to open it up, I think you're able to scooch it over and look at the link. All of these are linked to the actual video. Okay. So here's some options for you to do that. Just to look at some sample examples. And then if I go back into the folder, here's the actual assignment here. It's going to be due on Tuesday, which is the day before Thanksgiving break. So you have today, tomorrow, the weekend, and then Monday and Tuesday in class. You have 4 days to complete this, and it's totally independent. So there's a lot of creativity involved with this, meaning there's not a lot of rules. It's a lot of you deciding what you want to add, what you want to do. Think of this as an art project in English format. So let's click into the assignment and see what we need to do or what our options are, since it is very much choice oriented. So we're creating a book trailer for one of the books you've read this semester or nearly finished with using visuals, music, text, and more. We're going to be using the website Canva, which you are at least familiar with. And here's some example videos, okay? So the testing example trailer, a light in the attic example trailer, to name a few. And then I think use these links, don't use the other. I'll probably get rid of the other link that I just talked about. Ideas for creating your video. Okay, you will need to put the title and author, obviously. Tell us about the setting, where and when does it take place, maybe some themes involved in your book, kind of an overall summary, who, what, where, when, why, what are the important information we need to know without giving a lot away. Provide some fun music, some fitting music. If it's a horror book, you're probably going to want some spooky music involved or some tense music, right? Important quotes or maybe words of the wiser that you put across the screen. Any other creative ideas, weighted words to add? Because this is, if you think about a really good movie trailer or one of your favorite movies and watch the trailer for your favorite movie, it should get you involved. It should make you think, what is this about? I want to watch it, right? And so you want to do the same thing with a book trailer. First thing you're going to do is watch this Canva book trailer tutorial video, okay, on how to use Canva. And it is not by Miss Vanderweel or I, it's by another teacher, I believe. But you're not going to know how to do a book trailer on Canva unless you watch this. Go ahead and right now and put the book title and author that you're thinking about. So the book I'm reading, I'm not quite finished with it, but I have enough information that I could at least start the video, okay? And then make a plan for your video. So you can use a storyboard document to kind of plan it out, and then create the video using Canva, okay, using that video. Here is the rubric for how you will be assessed. So, can you present your claims and findings in a focused manner? Do you have weighted words in there? Do you leave the viewer with a sense of curiosity, right? You kind of leave with a cliffhanger. You don't tell every secret of the book. Are you speaking clearly? Your face will not be in the video, but your voice will be. And do you adjust your volume and pacing effectively? Okay. So, this is the tab you want to keep up. I would right now go ahead and watch these 2 sample trailers first, then go right down and watch the Canva tutorial. Then you can get started and be thinking, how do I want to do this on Canva? Maybe you want to create a storyboard first to kind of outline what you want to do. So have fun and be imaginative and creative, and the rest of the time is yours. So stay busy.